Are we live?
What's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm becoming a streamer today. I
congrats
need
on congrats on 350 subs. Or
400.
400, sorry, 400 subs.
Yeah.
And that was quite a fun
Chaos. Especially CJ, he was just egging me on. It's just like,
CJ. Oh, we love CJ. What would we do without CJ? Um, but yeah, I mean, I think uh I liked your thinking about like having people kind of. I did that last year with my comic book cover thing, and I realized that's not maybe the best. People necessarily don't want to see like cover battles like go 4 or 5 rounds. So I kind of learned my lesson with that. I'm not doing it
oh,
this year. You remember that, right? I was doing that
yeah,
last year.
yeah,
I didn't get
yeah,
a lot of engagement, so I'm gonna stay away from stuff like that.
yeah. Yeah, it was okay last time I did it, but this time CJ was just egging me on. I keep on interrupting me, and
People
that
were
was one
like,
thing I wanted
"Hey,
to
let
say.
me go do my taxes." Like Brian hopped off to do his taxes and came
Brian
back.
was like,
I'm curious to if he was joking or if he actually did them. That would be hilarious if he did them. But it was a fun show. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't pop in, but I just was having a fun time listening, and getting my kid ready for bed.
yeah, that was. Thankfully, Roger was there to do all that for me. So,
Yeah. Speaking of Roger, shout out to him again for this book. Yeah, this is a
so
book. This is a book you want to get.
oh, I, you want to talk about? You want to talk about the what were we supposed to talk about today?
Okay. So this
Planning
video
the
is Emerald City Comic Con,
say
our
comic.
sort of
I got the
preparation.
comic books I want to get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go over them.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen.
Also, I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a link on Instagram right now. And what this link is.
Oh, we got a Ben Compton. How are you, sir? Thanks, Ben. That was a chaos,
What's
wasn't
up,
it?
Ben?
Hopefully this is all relaxing talk. I don't have to. I don't have to. Just.
So, Young, I just sent you a link. It's a Wikipedia. It's a Wikipedia link,
Okay.
and what this Wikipedia link covers is Superman's origin story.
Oh, okay. Well, these are the two origin story comic book that I want to get.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
but that article has um, a lot of the origin stories where
Yeah,
they make
I've
their.
been onto that website. I've been to
Oh,
Wikipedia.
okay,
I've
good,
been
good.
to. Yeah.
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 So you found them.
I found one of them
Okay.
where he gives a pretty good detail on.
Oh,
Uh,
that one's nice. A 10-cent cover.
yeah.
What is that, Superman? What number is that?
One 146.
146. I think I've seen that cover too.
This is a 53, first one.
Oh, that one's gonna be super expensive.
Yeah, it might be too expensive. I saw the coverless one for like hundred some dollars, but I want
Oh,
to see what the show will have.
what's it as a like its
I want to
mint
look
value?
for something that uh reprints this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
What's the full sort of fair market value for like a high grade copy of that Superman
this
53?
one right there, I think it's like over $1,000 to $5,000.
5,000. So
Yeah,
low grade you could probably get a low grade for around 500 then.
yeah, but the coverless one was about $100, so
Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I don't want to spend more than that on any books,
On any
anyways.
book. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
reprint.
think this one I could get for $150. I'm not sure. Low
Yeah, I
grade.
wouldn't mind that one either. That's a great cover. I
Yeah.
mean, you talk about like motifs in the origin story. That is the motif right there. The baby and the rocket ship with the parents saying bye bye. And I'm like, that's the image. There's another image where the baby is on Earth and he's like picking up heavy things, like he's picking up like a sofa or like a truck.
Yeah. Let me see if I could share some of them. Let me go ahead and take that down for now. Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do right now is
This one right here.
Yeah.
This one right here has a origin story, and
nice.
this is from 70s, 73, 73. Remember that Superman book I showed you? I could bring it.
Hyung, the artists that are coming to it's just like doubled in terms of the artist alley. There's so many more artists coming to on the website now. Yeah. It's like
so this, remember I showed you this one?
Nice.
So this one is a reprint of this one. But this one inside
is it?
Yeah, but this one inside is black and white. This one's colored.
Oh.
That's really interesting, right?
Wait. That copy you're holding is the reprint you're saying of this
but
on the screen?
But it's colored. This one is not colored. Original is not colored.
What year is the original from?
73, and this is 74.
Why wasn't it colored?
I don't know.
Just to give it that, I guess, that black and white feel?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's cool.
But so I'll probably look for that. I think I mean I'd be happy just buying this on eBay or my comic shop. Let me see if I can find my comic shop.
So, Hyung, who are you most excited to meet at Emerald City Comic Con? Who are you? Obviously,
Well, I mean,
John Boy Myers is a given, right? We're going to see him really. But outside of John Boy, is there anybody else you're really looking forward to?
Not really.
Not really. Really?
I mean, no one excites me like John Boy Miles or I mean, I'd like to see Dave Nakayama.
Yeah, but he's
not there. I would love to see.
He's in Hawaii, and I think
I love to see Peach Momoko. But, but she's not there either. Yeah. I guess Dustin Wynn. Is it Jay Lee's going to be there?
No, Jay Lee. There's Humberto Ramos. There's Terry Dodson. There are some big names. Dustin Nguyen. Not John Jiang. what's his name? Philip Tan. Randy Emberlin, if you're an old school guy, he did a lot of the Maximum Carnage stuff. I mean, there's a bunch of artists that, again, modern artists who I wish, if I were more into the modern books, I would probably be excited to meet. But yeah, there is one artist I am looking forward to meeting, and that's because, well, I'll get into it later on another. There you go. Get that copy. That's a nice copy.
I want to get this one
At the Comic-Con?
Well, if I can find it, but if I cannot, I'll just buy from my comic shop.
Yeah.
This is
That's a good plan.
This is has a stamp on it.
Nice.
So it's a post office actually sold it.
Oh, there's a post office stamp of that?
Yeah. So
I want to get that. I want to get the stamp.
Yeah.
What year was that? Did they come out with that stamp?
This is back in
Couldn't have been
98.
Oh, not so long. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, but
yeah, I want to get that.
I want to get that.
So
how much is it on eBay?
It's on a comic shop. My comic shop has for $29.
$29?
Yeah. That's
not bad.
Yeah. So if I cannot get it from the show, I'll get it from them.
Okay, so I'm excited to meet an artist. Her name's Ariel Jovellanos, and she's an Asian artist, and again, she's going to be at Artist Alley. So we need to figure out how we're going to, because there's going to be some of these artists we're going to have direct access to, right? Just because there's not a line or anything. But then there are going to be other artists where we might have to wait in line a little bit. And what's nice about Emerald City Comic Con is it's not one of those comic conventions that draws like a huge audience like San Diego.
So you have more personal time with the artist?
Yeah, it's a smaller crowd. Even if the line forms, you're not waiting hours. You're probably just waiting a few minutes. That's the nice thing.
Problem with me is I don't know too many modern artists. I get excited to see like Mike Will, the who did the Warlock series.
And how much did he charge for signatures?
I think $20
per book.
Yeah.
That's not bad. What about what do you charge for like a remark? Did you do remarks?
Nah, but I bought a poster from him. I bought a poster from him too. So
it was a signed print.
Yeah, but he was signing right there. So, but
of course, was that poster?
Of course, Greg LaRoque, he just signed my books for free. So I had like 5 of them. He signed them all for free. But
how much was that poster that Grell sold?
I think 25 or so. Not bad. It wasn't bad at all. Yeah. I got and Jim Stalin, right? I got same thing with him, and the what was another one? I want to meet. I mean, how
much does Starlin charge?
Draco's same thing. Those guys charge same thing. Those 2 guys charge same thing.
$20.
Draco's, yeah. $25. I don't remember. Was it 20 or 25? I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of more than what I want to pay for a signature.
But to me, those guys are classic. I don't know if I want to pay that to like brand new guys. But for like those classic guys, I will pay it.
Yeah.
the. But
So, you and I are gonna try to interview. So, can you put up? Let's put up the. I can share my screen if that's fine.
yeah, put up whatever you want to put up.
Yeah. So these are the all the comic book artists are who have been confirmed so far. And so, when you and I first uh, started talking about going, there was like just a limited number of artists. I've noticed they've added quite a bit more names to the artist alley. For example, Andrew Lee Griffith, again, Ariel
See, I don't know these people. So
Jovianos.
it's hard for me to say I like. I mean, I want to meet them.
Right, I don't know them either. I just know that
I mean, I don't know their work even.
I kind of read some of their backgrounds. Right, right. I do want to meet Ariel, and I think you and I are trying to target all the Asian creators, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, we could have a show outside of May. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm fine with. I just we just need to come up with a list because we can't target everybody, right, for interviews. I mean, we could just go around and ask people, "Hey, do you want?" But I feel like that's not the best
yeah.
use of our. So like we should kind of maybe create a prior.
We got John Boy Myers, right? We got Dustin Nguyen.
Yep.
Uh,
Janet Sung.
Who's Janet Sung?
She
sounds Korean.
I'm sure she is. She did Evil Thing, a big novel. There's not much other information other than that.
Ben, if you're
profile.
Where's Ben Compton from?
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you feel like there's an artist here that you see that we should check out. Because for example, Humberto Ramos, he's done work on Strange Academy, Amazing Spider-Man, so he's really well known. This is a person I am Joe Rubinstein, and the reason I'm targeting Joe Rubinstein is because, first of all, he's not famous in the sense he's done a lot of comic book covers and art, but he's probably one of the most famous inkers of all time. He's kind of like the Scott Williams to a lot of different artists. In fact, this book here, this cover and book was inked by Mr. Joe Rubinstein. So Roger will know Joe Rubinstein like the back of his hand. You mentioned Joe Rubinstein. I mean, anybody who's into comic books has heard of Joe Rubinstein. He inked all of the Wolverine miniseries, the famous Frank Miller Wolverine miniseries. He inked that. He also inked the official handbook of the Marvel Universe. So that book, the first Jim Lee art in comic books, first Jim Lee art for Marvel, that official handbook, he inked that one.
Yeah. Okay.
He inked that one. And I'm thinking of getting that signed. I'm thinking of getting this one, like a few books. So for example, this is a book he inked, X-Men versus Avengers. Mark Silvestri did the art. Joe did the inking. This book with Neil Adams is another book he did. So I'm wondering if I'm debating.
Is awesome, he says. Ben says.
Yeah, he is. I'm debating if I should take my official handbook of the Marvel Universe to get signed. The one with the first Jim Lee art at Marvel. I'm wondering if I should get that signed, because if I get signed by Rubenstein, I can then target Jim, and it'll at least be like a double signed book later on. The only reason I wouldn't get that signed is because I like the book as is, to be honest. It's not a book I would necessarily was thinking of getting signed by Jim Lee. But again, if I had the Rubenstein signature, it might elevate it to something I want Jim to sign. So right now I'm gonna sort of sit on that.
Percolate in your brain for a little
Yeah, I'm
bit.
gonna let it percolate in my brain and decide if that's something I want to do. But
I
definitely,
have that copy too, but I didn't know Rubenstein did that part.
He did. He inked
Yeah.
it. He inked all the official handbook of the Marvel Universes.
Cool. Come on, going down, see who else you got there.
Yeah, we got John Boy. Of course, I'm really looking forward to spending some time with him and just chatting with him, interviewing him again. I'm sure he'll be cool with being.
I mean, all the books I got from him is already signed. I mean,
yeah.
I probably
I want him to do.
He'll have a poster or something that I could buy from him. Or maybe we're going to buy sketches, right? We're going to buy sketch from him, right?
I'm going to commission him for a sketch, and I think what might be the better option is to let him know that we're coming. So
yeah, both of us order it. Maybe he'll take it easy on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him.
Put me in the chat with the
exactly, and I'll just say, hey, Nam and I are coming to see you, and we'll let him know we want to commission him for a sketch and just see what the best, what he's charging, what the best.
We're gonna come Sunday also. Tell him that we're coming Sunday.
Yeah, that you're coming only Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep on going down. Kizzy Young sounds like a Korean.
Kizzy Young, yeah. We target her. Oh, Kevin McGuire's coming? No way.
Who's Kevin McGuire?
I have
I heard of his name.
He did the Justice League International, Justice League America. Oh man, that's exciting. It was added too. I don't think I saw his name earlier. I've got a couple of his books that I want signed. That's cool. Okay, that's another guy we'll target. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, keep on going.
Lin Yoshi.
Is she Korean? She's
Japanese. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's Japanese. Mindy Lee and Midori Harada.
Mindy Lee looks mixed.
Okay, I was thinking.
It don't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I was thinking she looked Asian, but that's fine. Philip Tan. Yep, we gotta target him. He's did Frank Miller's Ronin. That's pretty cool.
Oh, he did.
Randy Emberlin. Are you a fan of his?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you probably weren't collecting when I was collecting. He did a lot of the Amazing Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage. So he's I think he's also inked those books. It's not that he did those books, but he inked
Ramon Perez sounds familiar. I don't know why.
Ramon Perez. Yeah, he does sound familiar. Yeah, he was. Randy also inked a bunch of the Maximum Carnage books from the 90s. So he worked with Mark Bagley, and he also inked John Romita Jr. It looks like
Green Arrow is going to be there.
He's prolific, so it's something we may want to get signed. Ron Chan.
I don't know him.
Okay. All right, I need to go to the toilet real quick, so just entertain everybody for a minute, and I'll be back.
Let me do the.
Whoops.
Okay. see. Where's the artist?
Oops.
What happened? Why did you remove this? There you go. Guest, show guys, membership, about guest, comic guest, anime guest. So these are comic guests. I don't recognize any of these people. I've been out of collecting comic book for so long. Ron Chen, Terry Dawson, Wes Craig, Jack Davidson. In the art of Star Wars Vision. Let's look at him. Oh, it doesn't say. Anyway, so that one of the things that I'm going to look for in my at the Comic Con at Seattle, Emerald City Con, is origin story of Superman. So, what happened? Am I by myself? All right. So yeah, I'm doing a little research on origin story of Superman, how he changed from Action Comic #1 to Superman #1, to how he changed from Golden Age to Silver Age. You know, how they keep on adding to it. And I mean, I have a whole bunch of them myself, at least reprints of them. This issue 500. It has a Superman origin story, and every one of them are different. So then I accidentally found these two in my collection.
Hey,
this one has origin story, and this one has origin story.
Nice. Yeah, that does have. I was about to say that has the origin story, the Man of Steel.
I don't know which one, but I don't like one of them. I don't like the one of them.
The John Byrne one is good. The John Byrne, the Man of Steel one is good. I like that one. The art is really.
K-pop.
What's up?
This has a. I just found it by accident. This has an origin story in here. Oh yeah, I don't like this one. I just don't like this origin story at all.
Oh, the John Byrne one?
This one.
Why don't you like that one?
I just don't like how they portrayed his original parents. They're like loyalties, you know. They act like loyalties, and kings and queens. And I just don't. I mean, as advanced society as it is, that like, I mean, then it was sort of like, I don't know.
Yeah, Jor-El was a scientist, not royalty.
Yeah, but they make it like, I mean, he's like, I have the right to, you know, send my boy to whatever, and so he's doing things, you know, because I'm a, you know, what do you call it when you're head of the house? Yeah, I'm the head of the house, you know, kind of thing. So
yeah,
then this one
he is the head of the like, it's the what's his Superman's last name? El, the House of El. He's the House of El.
Yeah. This isn't too bad, but this has an origin story too. So
okay.
yeah, so that's what I don't know. I'm looking for that, and or maybe K-pop knows some
Hey,
of these.
let's get yeah, let's get K-pop's input and see if there are any artists here that she likes. You can let us know, K-pop, if you follow any of these guys. I'll share my screen again here. So these are the people, artists coming to comic book creatives coming to Artist Alley. I'm just going to scroll down slowly, and you can let us know if there's a name or a person that you would go visit, or if you have a
Would you go
computer in
visit
front of
like
you, you can go to the Emerald City Comic Con page as well. There's a lot of great like diversity. That's what I love about the Artist Alley at Emerald City Comic Con.
there's an
Look to,
anime artist too. Like it looks like
yeah, there's a lot of anime creatives. They have a
only four
whole
though. Only four
anime.
people are showing up,
Yeah.
and they're not a.
Again, I think I'm really looking forward to connecting with Dustin Wen, John Boy, obviously, um, Joe Rubenstein again, maybe even Randy Emberlin.
Are you into celebrities?
No, not at all. I think who's going to be there?
Green Arrow is going to be there.
Yeah, the guy from the actor
Who
who
played the Green
was in
Arrow?
no, the actor who played the baddie in Jessica Jones. He's
Temple
going to be
Smith.
there.
Temple Smith? Who's Temple Smith?
Ben Temple Smith is he's an artist.
Mac for sure. She say.
Oh,
Mac.
John Beatty, he's going to be there. He's the guy who I think he's the inker on Secret Wars. That's kind of cool. The thing is, I don't
Dustin
want my
Ramos.
I don't want my Secret Wars signed. I don't necessarily want it signed. There's some books I don't want signed, to be honest.
Not even inside.
Well, yeah, not even inside.
Really?
If I want to get if there are books I do want to get signed, but there are also books like, like these classic books, like, those don't necessarily need a signature. I like to keep them sort of
Interesting.
in their original state.
Who's Dan Parent? Who's
Who?
Dan Parent? Was there Dan Parent?
Dan Parent?
Yeah.
I don't see a Dan Parent. I see a Neen Jones. That's a cool name, Neen Jones. So I don't think we got to the bottom of the list. So we were right around here. The Satron
Oh,
twins,
Dan Parent.
Steve Lieber, Terry Dodson, Tony Moy, Wes Craig, Warren Montgomery, and Zeb. So these are some of the guys that are going to be there. Okay, so Katie's saying Temple
Benjamin.
Smith, Mac for sure. Okay.
I didn't even see Ryan Benjamin. Where's Ryan Benjamin? I found Dan Parent.
And she said, okay, Dan Parent, Ramos, yeah. Scalera, Tan,
nice
Ryan Benjamin. Oh, you met Ryan Benjamin? Super nice guy.
So much fun.
Cool.
They went to Japan together.
Oh, that's cool. So could we name drop your friend?
Oh, I like watercolor work.
Ryan Benjamin. Let's take a look. Yeah. Ryan Benjamin.
Look at the bio of Dan Parent. Oh, there's not much. He did Batman 66. Die Kitty Die. Archie Comics. Dan Parent. Dan Parent did Archie Comics, Die Kitty Die, and Batman 66. Are you familiar with those?
So it looks like I'm not familiar with those guys. Looks like Ryan worked on Batman Beyond. Cool. Brothers Bond and Stanley Genesis. That's kind of cool. He's even got a
Flights from
YouTube
Detroit
channel.
to Seattle are cheap. Who
Let's
you
take a look
talking
at
to,
it.
Agu?
All right, so this is Ryan Benjamin's page.
If you guys
Ooh,
want to
look at
hang
this,
out,
Young. Look at this Batman art. Oh my goodness. Look at this Batman original commission art that he sketched. Do you see this? Do you see this thumbnail?
I see. Click on it.
Let's play the video. Yeah. How to draw. Sorry, we're not about advertising on this channel. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so again, this is Ryan Benjamin, and he's drawing Batman.
Oh, he's teaching art. He was on the early image team with the Wildcats. K-pop, you have to come up then.
All right, let's go to the end because we're not going to watch this entire process. Wow, look at that. That's cool. I would pay for that. I love how he's just using black, just black markers on this. Wow, cool.
So it looks like he's using some smearing too. Cool.
So this is the end right here. Oof.
Magic of white markers.
Cool. All right, so this we'll reach out to this guy. I definitely think it'd be cool to interview. What do you think? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
If a K-pop, she said she has a lot of friends at Emerald City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of tutorials and teaches young artists. They team up a lot with the
That's
Wallace.
awesome.
These paintings are lovely.
He was hanging with David Finch not too long ago. That's cool. So yeah, we'll target him for an interview. There's a bunch of people. I mean, we could target. I'm sure all of these people would be just great to come on and talk about what they're doing. Looks like they're all, pretty active in the industry right now. So that's cool. All right, so that's that. Let's get to some of the books that you're targeting again.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking for. Well,
do you have any books that you want to get signed or anything out of the
no?
artists
That's the thing. I don't have anybody that I want to sign. I don't know anybody yet.
Dustin Nguyen? No books from him?
What's the Dustin Nguyen books? I don't even know.
Oh, you're going to love Dustin Nguyen books. Let me just show you a couple.
This is what I want to get. Again, I'm looking for all the origin story books, This one right here has an origin story. Then, let me see.
Let me just show you what Dustin Nguyen does. This is a great cover. Right here. You see that?
Oh, yeah. That's modern books, though.
Maybe make it big. Yeah. It just, there's so many. There's like Harley, all the villains are there. Batman's there, all Alfred, Commissioner
Yeah.
Gordon, just all the characters are there. It's just, that'd be a cool book to get signed right there in black.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Again, I like to see Peach Momoko there.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Let me add.
All right. So yeah, you were showing us your books. Yeah.
Oops. So here's a. So this is the original story from the Action Comic #1. 1 page.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see how he jumps. He jumps.
Yep.
He doesn't fly. And then here it explains the science of Clark Kent's amazing strength. So there's lifting up over his weight and then jump like a grasshopper. So that's how they describe his strength. So see how much they changed the origin story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and this one changes. This one has 4 pages, I think. This particular one. It's a Superman 53. I think that's going to be probably too much for me to afford, unless they got really low grade like 1.0, 2.0. And then this one I really want to get. Silver Age, it gets a little bit better, and then Bronze Age they refine it. So, and
I can't believe you didn't like the John Byrne origin story. Just because of the royalty aspect?
Yeah. It's not the art I didn't like. I just didn't like the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the royalty aspect. They made it, these high snobby people, and this is man's job, and kind of stuff. It turned me off. I mean, you're making decision on your kids. Your wife should have a say. Your wife should have a more say so than yourself.
Right? That's true. that's definitely true.
Yeah, so that's those are 2 books that I want to look for, and something like I showed you before on the, Action 1. Any comic book that shows the origin story of Superman, I'm looking for it. I want to look for it. So I think that might be fun. Looking for books like this would be fun. But what about you?
Yeah, again, I am looking for big. So I have a $300 budget, and it's not like I want to use that budget to pick up a lot of books. I want to use that budget to really be targeted on some big books. So I think I covered this on an earlier episode, but let me just share. I have it all here on my app here on what I want to pick up. So
Diamond Princess.
What's up, Diamond Princess? Great broadcast tonight.
I got a little confused on how to rate and stuff. It was a chaos at my giveaway. So I don't know if I interrupted you or or helped you.
So this is one I'm targeting.
If they are mega busy, hit up Bernard Chang, Sean Chen, Jerry Ma.
Okay. I've heard Bernard Chang's name somewhere.
Bernard is super swamped with the Monkey Prince. But he does Monkey Prince. I love that.
Okay, that's where I heard it from. Monkey Prince. That's how.
Oh, you're looking for that?
Yeah, I mean that was a very big title amount. Super high. I'm looking for this appearance of Titans. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
He makes Jim Chung
Amazing Spider-Man 121, probably the rattiest copy they have at the con. Again, for $300, I doubt I could pick that one up, but actually, I could pick up a mid-grade copy of ASM 121. So, if I can pick up a mid-grade copy of ASM 121, we're getting it. It's coming home. Gwen Stacy has come. Well, it's the death of Gwen Stacy, but Gwen Stacy is coming home with me, one way or the other. Shazam #1, the CC Beck. That's on my radar. Wonder Woman #1. What else? And then the Joker, Neil Adams Joker cover. That's that's something we'll probably get in low grade for $300.
Chang, the children of the Adam, Lucky Prince. He's the creator of a Crush, aka Lobo's daughter, and he started with the Valiant. Cool. One of his best.
Yeah, we'll definitely connect with him. We'll definitely connect. So Bernard Chang is Asian, so we'll definitely want to connect with him. He seems to be a hot and up and coming artist, or not an up and coming, but well established artist. So yeah, Batman 251, Batman 227. These are the Neil Adams covers, the famous ones. Amazing Spider-Man 100. I'm targeting that one as well. And Uncanny X-Men 135. You have that one, right?
Which one is that? X-Men 135.
The one where Phoenix is crushing the let me look it up here. It's this one.
Oh, I don't think I have that one.
You don't have this one? The John Byrne.
Oh, I don't have that one.
I love this cover. This cover is just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's 40 cents one.
This one I can pick up for under 100. I'm sure, well under 100. So I can pick this one's, if we find a good, above mid grade copy of this, we'll pick that up along with hopefully a Neil Adams
book.
So
we could name drop K-pop. Tell him I told you to bug him. Bernard and Sean. So we could name drop your name, K-pop. Katie what? Or they will know you as K-pop junkie.
We can get that. We can connect with her offline for name dropping. So, that's about it. I mean, I'm just trying to pick up big books again, like big key books on my list. Batman 241 is another one. Transformers #1. G.I. Joe #1.
Oh.
These are.
We could do name dropping. All right. That would help.
Cool. Yeah, I think, for us, if we go there kind of like looking somewhat professional, like a good camera, like a mic. I think, do you have a mic, Hyung?
No,
like field mic?
No. You don't need that. You don't need all that.
I know we don't need it, but it looks a little bit more professional if we hey, can we interview you than like popping our phones out.
Yeah. We could just I could bring out some fake mic that doesn't even attach to it. Oh, it's a wireless one. Let's see. I would love to get those 10 books I named on my show, my video. What 10 books did I name? I even forgot.
A lot of them were the Superman covers, right? Or Superman origin stories.
Well, no, the 10 book Superman origin stories it's a recent thing. I just realized I had, these Superman.
Oh yeah,
wings,
you wanted a bunch of the you're going after like the I know showcase number 9 is one that you're trying to pick up. You're also trying to pick up some of the wedding covers.
Wedding covers. It's okay. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't have time to do that kind of stuff. Uh, I mean, for one day, I don't think I have time to do that.
It's
I mean,
cute, yeah.
if as I'm picking it up and I find the wedding cover, I'll pick it up.
Right.
But
Yeah.
hey,
We'll get wall books. That's what we're targeting, right? Wall books, Superman books.
You think this is going to be wall book?
This Dark Phoenix one.
This one.
That one. Silver. No, it'll probably in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
Silver Age box.
Even this probably in the box.
Yeah.
If they have it.
Yeah. Those aren't huge keys or anything. Oh, that's another thing I'm looking for. This Neil Adams. It's the wraparound Superman cover where he's flying with all the.
Oh, I would love to pick up any Neil Adams books.
Right.
I would love to pick up any Neil Adams books. This actually has a Neil Adams uncredited Neil Adams drawings in there.
No, really cool.
Yeah. When they were designing Superman Land, he has a Superman Land in there that he designed. So
yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get this one signed by Joe Rubenstein for sure.
The one that is that one expensive one that Neil Adams one that's stand tall.
This one.
It looks like that, except he has full body.
Oh, the 233.
Yeah.
That's well, no, it's reasonable. I think it's around $1,000 now.
Oh,
for a high grade.
If it's $1,000, I can afford it. You know what I mean?
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Like a mid grade is about 500, around there. So.
I mean, low grade.
Well, yeah, I forget you don't want to spend over 100, right? Low grade might be tough. Yeah, we're planning to buy comics at Emerald City Comic Con, and
I don't know. Low grades. That's all I can afford. Low grades. Give me low grades.
In terms of getting deals at the con, though, Young, I gotta say, oftentimes you're gonna get things just maybe a marked down a little from market price, but not a whole lot. That's what I've noticed. Maybe you can get things like as low as 50% off what their fair market value is if you're lucky, but that's
so this one has an origin story also.
Oh, nice.
This one will be More Fun Comics number.
Ooh. That's a modern book.
More Fun Comic number. No, this is I'm showing you. What I'm showing you is the facsimile copy.
Oh, facsimile. Okay.
Yeah, but the More Fun Comic. Let me look for More Fun Comics. I think it's more. No.
Damien just said, looking for comics to buy me. Jamie, what do you want? Just out of curiosity, what would you want to get? Watch him say Superman 1 or something. Action Comics 1.
I want a low grade of this one too. This one.
Ooh, that's the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one has a
9,200. Oof. Is that like a Golden Age book? Must be.
10 cents.
Yeah.
I think that's Silver Age.
Could be late silver or early golden. What's the date?
But I'll be happy with the facsimile. Facsimile.
Facsimile. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't think you want to spend $9,000 on a book, you know.
it's more fun comics 101. More fun comics.
Good night.
But I think what.
You know, we were just talking about this on Gary's channel. I was saying how, like, you know, there was this huge focus on pre-code horror books, just those gruesome covers that were featured in the congressional hearing that led to the Comic Code Authority.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I mean, those covers are just really graphic and violent, and I can see the collectability and the appeal of those like covers. But one thing that I was saying, like, when that trend kind of fades and comic book collectors turn their focus to another thing to collect, I was saying how pre-code science fiction would be the ideal next logical sort of.
I mean everything cycles through, don't you think? Don't you think everything?
I do think that, but you know, like in terms of like prices getting really ridiculous. I mean, you're talking about some of those books were like selling in the you know, tens of thousands.
I have no desire to get that comic book where the guy's face is just all crumpled up and melting. His face is melting, and you see parts of his bones. I just have no desire I have no desire for that book to be in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
About that, because it's pre-core and because everybody wants it. I mean, it's a highly sought out book, but I just have no desire to get that book.
Yeah. Pre-code sci-fi is great. And that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that's the next big. I mean, if you're going to talk about comics going up in price and collectors targeting stuff at high prices, it's
according to
they're already high right now.
Yeah, according to
Fast yeah.
Yeah, it's already high up there, Rob.
Well, I mean, it's relative on what you consider high. Yeah, it's high, but what I'm saying, the ceiling could go much higher, right? It's because when you compare pre-code sci-fi to pre-code horror is way, way higher than pre-code sci-fi, and it doesn't make the most logical sense, other than this sort of like FOMO kind of type atmosphere on like, oh, I got to pick up horror. You know, the prices are going up. I got to pick it up. And then you that's what we call this like sort of FOMO wave or trend. I think that's going to hit pre-code sci-fi as well, and you see prices go up. And
but I will gotta enjoy. I mean, the books. I have to enjoy this. I cannot just put it in a little plastic thing and enjoy it. I have to actually touch it, read it.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll put it in a coffin, but not before then, you know.
Yeah, the Golden Age book I have, I'm afraid to even touch it because it's so brittle. The pages are so brittle. It's like you read it and you're just gonna end up like ripping chunks out of the book. So I just like try to just keep it in, preserve it as well as I can.
Yeah, the book has to speak to me. Like I'm excited about this origin story, right? I mean, I'm excited about Superman origin story. So I want to get those, but you know, not because everybody else loves it. I mean, not because, you know, it's not. It's something I don't know. I have to find fun in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. I mean, you know, if a sleepy reader say, "Hey, go see Commandy," but yeah, I have to like the Commandy before I collect
Yeah.
Commanders, right?
Yeah, but like was Star Wars sort of your first introduction to science fiction? I know it was for me.
Okay, is a John Carter? Is that a science fiction or fantasy?
John Carter's fantasy.
Well, it has spaceship and all that stuff.
I guess it's space. You could call it space fantasy.
Well, I mean, Star Wars is space fantasy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, do you remember those? I don't know if you remember 소년중앙.
No.
You don't remember 소년중앙? Monthly comic book magazine.
Oh, is
That's
that the? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
anthologies,
Anthology.
a
It's
whole
like
bunch
the
of
jump.
anthologies in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. It's like the
My
jump
mom
comic
used to
stuff.
get me. She said, "Don't read comic book," but she got me those.
Those are great. Yeah.
And they had science fiction, fantasy, and that's when I was like 7-year-old boy. I mean, to 11, 12,
Yeah.
because I came to the United States at 12. So I read those books, and I just absolutely loved. There was John Carter. They did John Carter Mars in there. They did uh, Tarzan, of course. They did uh, whole bunch of whole bunch, even Japanese. They cut Japanese manga. They ported over into that anthology. They reprinted them. Yeah, Egg Rice Bowl. Yeah, and even the Middle Earth thing. The Hollow Earth thing. That was in those books. Not the Warlords, but the Hollow Earth thing was in there. The 2000 under what's that? What's his? Who's the guy who writes it under 2000 underneath the sea or?
Oh, 50,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah. Who's the guy who writes those books? Gosh, I got hit up.
I'm blanking. 50,000 Leagues Under
Sleepy
the
Nose.
Sea.
Come on, Sleepy.
Sleepy Nose.
No, you did not, Sleepy. You did not force command on me. I always liked that type of story, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember those comic books in Korea? They had animals. 동물 전쟁. Do you remember those?
No.
동물 전쟁. Animal War.
동물 전쟁.
Yeah, like
was that it was part of like the Manocheks or?
Yeah, part of the Manchek series is 동물 전쟁, where a whole bunch of animal like dogs dressed up in those army uniforms, and
yeah,
they were shooting.
The Korean comics I had were these funny little comic like
Jules Verne, yes, Jules
Verne's,
yeah. All of those stories. I read Tom Sawyer. I was in Korea. Yeah, Burns and H.G. Wells. So yeah, so all those kind of things was in those 소년중앙. So I love those things. And when I came to the United States, I watched movies like Forbidden Planet and
that's
World
awesome.
of Wars. Those kind of I just love those kind of stuff. And when the Star Wars happened, I go, yes, finally, you guys. I mean, you're not only telling the great story, you finally got the visual caught up with all the sci-fi out there. So that's why. I mean, if we really break down Star Wars story itself, is not compared to these other classic stories. It's not great, but the visual was just so much better than what was there before.
Yeah, and when you look at Star Wars and fast forward to Return of the Jedi, that Return of the Jedi space battle scene is still the best space battle scene, even by today's standards. I haven't seen a a movie, even including all the Star Wars movies that came out most recently, even the prequels, there's not a space battle scene on record that beats that Return of the Jedi space battle scene. That is just one of the most epic. I don't think it can be topped, to be honest. I mean, it's just that good and classic, and really, there's no, they use models and stuff for that, and like there's just no, you just can't mimic that with CGI, you know.
Yeah, that I mean the when I watched that Star Wars movie, it was like, yeah, it's such a huge jump. It's such a huge jump. Right now, the sci-fi, I don't think it has jumped that much from Star Wars to current sci-fi. I mean,
Mhm.
they did jump, but not the leap that Star Wars had over the movie of that time. I thought when I saw Planet of the Apes, those apes really creeped me out. I was go, how in the heck those apes look like they're real, and
Yeah,
uh,
it
but
was scary. Yeah, as a kid, Planet of the Apes was scary.
but Metropolis, the black and white sci-fi show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's classic. That's a classic film.
Oh, did, Sleepy, Damien, did you saw this? I found some origin stories that had origin stories in it. Couple of them, and this one right here has a. Well, I'm not gonna get that, but I'll probably get facsimile for that one. But this one has a Superboy origin story, and it goes back to the. Uh, it retells it also. So yeah,
That Superman book right there, 53, is also just a beautiful cover. It's a beautiful cover.
I come in after. What's that? Oh, you saw. Oh, you come in after this. Yeah. So yeah, these are a couple ones that I found that has origin story in it. I guess that's Golden Age, and that's Silver Age origin story. And this is that one page origin story right here. has a uh, has a grasshopper. It explains a scientific explanation of Clark Kent's amazing strength. And you got ants lifting up stuff and grasshopper jumping. So Marvel did copy from
That's
Superman.
correct. The Superman 53 is Wayne Boring cover. Wayne Boring cover, yeah. Beautiful Wayne Boring cover.
Yeah, this one. Which one?
Yeah, 53.
That one.
That one right there, Wayne Boring.
Yeah, this one I think is going to be expensive. Superman 53.
That's just a the style of that, that style of that comic cover is just beautiful. Definitely representative of the age of the book, of the age of the.
I will get
That
that.
one's not bad.
Yeah, I will get
Big
this.
chunk missing out of the page.
No, it's not a chunk missing.
Oh, is that? Oh, is that a reprint?
Is it reprint? It is reprint. I don't know if I want to get that though.
But that's a beautiful cover. That's a beautiful cover, though.
Yeah.
And it's like Superman with two ends. It looks like it's like a German version, a German
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah, it is German.
Superman.
Well, the coverless Golden Age Superman number 82 is not 30. Oh, it's a bidding. Okay. Yeah, these are too expensive. Yeah, and I found a couple. Accidentally, I had a couple Superman origin story. Where did I put it?
Well, so Hyung, I was mentioning, Roger mentioned that this has an original origin story as well.
Oh, does it? Did you
So
look
it's
in?
well, so it's not. It's what he means by origin story is sort of uh, like a backstory on like Krypton's history and all that. Not necessarily Superman's origin on
Okay, yeah,
Earth.
okay, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but like a classic sort of Kryptonian
Yeah,
story.
I found out this has origin story, secret origin. This one
Cool.
has one, and I think one of you guys mentioned this one has origin story in it. And I was telling Otaku, I didn't like this particular origin story. The drawing's fine, drawing's great, but art is great. But I just didn't like this. I it, first of all, the design just departed too much from the original design of. I mean, not original because in original book they didn't even have a parents, you know, and the way they were like acting like some kind of loyalty was just a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad I found the book though. So there's a future origin story, and this one, I like this one. This one was okay. Then I think there's another new one too. New one, Man of Steel. I think is the yes, it does. It does make it really creepy. The people are yeah, and oh, and was it? And there was disease rather than there's some kind of disease going on, and super baby was in some kind of a containment chamber, and
Oh, okay.
but world was about to end, and he said, "I'm going to send this kid to planet Earth," and then she had a really what the, she had a really bad thing to say about these what are they touching those grounds and whatnot. I mean, just they're living off the land, like how barbaric, that kind of stuff. Uh, I don't know. I think in the real when I see the in real future, I think we are more closer to nature. We are more harmoniously living with the nature than so far apart where if you touch the soil on your ground that you are barbaric.
Yeah. That's what what's interesting is like um, if you've read do androids sleep do androids dream of electric sheep, which is the Philip K. Dick novel that was associated with the Blade Runner movie. Now the Blade Runner movie is a very different, it's kind of adapted from that novel, but it's a very different story. But in the novel there are no animals, right? All the animals are like cloned, and they have um, they're just genetically like manufactured animals. They're not original like living, like um, they're not natural
Would you eat lab
creatures.
grown meat? Would you eat lab grown meat?
They're making them right now, aren't they?
I
They're
know
like fusing them with plant-based materials, and
they're lab grown meat. It's supposed to taste just like meat with the same texture and all that.
I mean, if there's nothing else to eat, I guess I would, but I don't think I didn't want to eat that. Would you, Jan? I think you got cut off there for a minute. Would you eat it?
Yeah, I mean, I I I feel bad about eating meat. Period. I love it, but I feel bad about eating meat.
because of the carbon footprint or
Well, that too, but
the,
I mean,
the humane aspect of it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we should feel bad, but at the end of the day, it's like I want my hamburger as well.
I mean, if they can process it where the, some insect process some insects and make it taste just like hamburger, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I think I've never tried those like grasshoppers, the fried grasshoppers, but I
I
wouldn't
like
mind
to
trying it.
fried grasshoppers. I love fried grasshoppers.
I hear people say it's good, so I
I
wouldn't
like
mind
it.
trying it.
You never ate pandegi?
I have eaten bandegi. I'm not a big fan.
Oh, okay.
I can
Uh,
eat it. I'm just not a fan. I feel the same way about anything insect or reptile related. I don't think I would. I'm just kind of grossed out by it. So
Pandegi, if you guys don't know, pandegi is the silkworm pupa. How do you pronounce it? Pupa.
it's a silkworm larva. Yeah.
Larva, yeah. It's a cocoon. And after they weave all the silk out of the larva,
Yep.
the rest of
We
them
take
is just protein, and
Yeah.
people boil that up, and Korean people boil it up and eat it. But
One thing I will say that I really like is eel. Have you had grilled eel, Young, in
I love
Korea?
eels. I love eels.
Oh, so Koreans eat the sea eel, which is looks they look like just like snakes a little bit, like very skinny snakes, or I should say fat snakes. I get depending
Okay,
on
when you
grilled.
say eel, do you mean mikraji?
No, no, that's not eel. I mean chango.
Chango, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eel. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
eel
yeah, I
is
like
so
that too.
good. Eel is so
Oh, it
good.
looks like
But
K-pop likes it too. K-pop.
yeah, eel is good. Oh god, she likes the melon. I love melon too. Yeah,
Yeah, great after getting drunk.
yeah. So sleepy. It's the same. You're eating the same thing that I'm talking about. It's that, except that in Japan they baste it with this teriyaki sauce. Koreans just grill it and eat it without any kind of seasoning. It's just you might dip it in like soy sauce or
Oh,
salt.
they do salt it. They do salt
Yeah,
it.
they do salt and pepper, but it's pretty much you're eating it like you know um, without any seasoning or anything. It's just
Then,
grilled. It's delicious.
yeah, I love it. I love it. But I love either way. I love the tongue too.
My wife likes tongue. I'm not a big fan of tongue.
Not tongue, tongue.
Tongue. Oh,
Soup,
like soup.
soup,
Yeah,
soup.
soup.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you said tongue. I'm like, yeah, I'm a big fan of tongue. Yeah, we're just talking about tongue, which is like spicy fish soup.
Yeah.
That's
It's great
delicious.
after beer. I mean, after But I haven't gotten drunk, so it doesn't matter anymore. But,
So, were you a big drinker back in the day?
yeah, I used to drink quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you're like most Koreans, right? Like we tend to drink. There's
Well,
a
I mean,
drink. I was in a big drinking phase where I was drinking every night, like excessively drinking every night.
I
But
mean,
I those days are behind me.
I grew up with I never grew up as Korean. I grew up with among Okies, bunch of, bunch of, bunch
Yeah.
of, but in college,
Yeah, it's big.
the way it turned out was that my drinking age they keep on changing drinking age. They raise it up every year. I always follow every year. I always pass the drinking age every year. So it was fate that I drink
So yeah,
soju, love soju.
when you hang out with a group called Drunken Tiger, that implies that implies your lifestyle somewhat. Yeah, I drank a lot with those guys. It was fun though. Everybody was really drunk in that music video, by the way. We started drinking around noon.
Oh, everybody saw the Otaku's video? You guys saw Otaku's video?
It's embarrassing. Oh, are you gonna show don't show the video, yo. people can go and yeah, I just rather forget that exists. But what was fun about that shoot, so it was just a one day, all day event where we shot in the basement of this bar. And they did some principal shooting stuff with Tiger JK, who does all the rapping in that. But then they just had people like kind of drink and get into the spirit of the music video, and they had us dancing and shouting liquor shots and all that stuff. So it was a fun shoot, but it lasted a really long time because they just did all these different takes and whatnot.
You see him?
That's me. There I am with a John Deere hat.
Here.
I'm wearing a John Deere hat. Like the John Deere tractor. I'm good and drunk in that shot too. I'm nice and drunk there. Oh man.
Let me see if I could. I'm gonna drag time.
Play a little bit of the song. The song is really good. Well, I guess we can't play the song, or else it'll.
Huh?
We can't play the song, can we?
I mean, I didn't play long enough for it to.
Yeah.
Affect anything.
The wild years. That's right. That's right, Damien. The wild years. The. The irresponsible drinking days. Those are my bachelor days, by the way, before I met my wife and all that. So,
Damien, this is gonna be the thumbnail.
Old folks comic books.
Thanks for sending the image, Damien. The thumbnail for tomorrow's stream.
So this is a reoccurring thing now? You're going to do this every week?
Oh yeah, just yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I enjoyed the last one. What we do? Oh yeah, that's another book I want to look for.
Which one?
Yeah, that's it.
Commandy?
No. That's another book I want to look for. What was that?
Bronze Age book?
It's the Last Enemy. How come it's not in my watch history? Oh, shoot. Jack Kirby.
Oh yeah, I remember the Kirby. You're mentioning. Oh no, that was the New Gods issue that you picked up.
Alarming Tales. Alarming Tales. This one. I want to look for that book right there. Alarming Tales
Alarming
number 1.
Tales. What's he flying on?
I think it's time traveling machine. I'm not sure.
Is it like a time traveling?
I haven't read the rest of the book because it has like a 5 or 3 or 4 story in one comic book. But yeah, the time travel machine was just a red cube.
Interesting.
But Alarming Tales. They have these 2 torn up books. That's all they had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm a Jerry the Jitterbug, I will take those books, and fix it. But I'm not Jerry the Jitterbug. But I want to get that book if I could find it. Yeah, right, Sleepy. That'd be a cool book to have, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I'm a Jerry the Jitterbug, then yeah. I mean, but I'm not. I don't mind restore books, especially if way Jerry the Jitterbug fixes it. You could actually open it up, and you don't have to worry about falling in your hand. Love it. Good night, K-pop. Thanks for
Good night,
dropping by.
K-pop.
Hey,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to my chaotic giveaway show. Sorry I didn't get to talk to you much.
So you get that Alarming Tales book?
Yeah, if I could find it, that'd be cool, right? I would love to get that one. That'd be a good.
You've got a lot of books on your radar. It looks like, yeah. And you just picked up a bunch of books, right?
No, these are cheap. I mean, these are not that expensive books. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
So I thought you picked up like a big stack of books recently.
Oh yeah, those are the first issue specials.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are
that wasn't a lot. It wasn't expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't expensive. Those were
okay.
$2, $3, $4.
That's it.
Yeah.
How much was Lady Cop?
I bought $1. Remember at the Seattle.
Oh, that's all you got it for. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it for 70. Yeah. So I'm going. Yeah, that
was a real good pickup. Because I think I don't know. I feel like a lot of people want to pick up Lady Cop now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I definitely want to pick it up for.
She started the Lady Cop Club, so
I want to pick it up. Yeah, I want to pick it up.
Did I show you those special issues? I did, right? I did.
You're only missing one, right?
Yeah, I'm missing that. What's that? Oh, yeah, I guess I could look for that too. But
man, Roger did a really good. So he cleaned and pressed this book too.
He did.
He is like a professional, man. This book looks absolutely beautiful.
Sure.
So, Metarog cleans and presses books, and look how clean that book looks. I'm going to show in the light there. Just absolutely flawless looking now. I mean, I could get this graded. Probably come back like at 8.5, maybe higher.
Wow. I can tell.
I love this cover. I love this cover.
Me too. I love that cover too.
Yeah, I love this cover. I think I'm going to get this signed by Joe Rubinstein for sure.
Is he going to be there?
Yeah, Joel Rubinstein's gonna be there. He's the one who inked this Neil Adams
Well,
book.
then I guess I'll be looking for that book too. I don't mind getting that signed. Yeah.
Yeah, you should. We could do a twin signing on that. This is not expensive, so you could probably pick this up like for $8, $5, right? So it's not that. I'm talking about like a nice high grade copy you could pick up for like $10. All right, honey, if you're tired, let's jump off.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, let's
Have a
jump
great
on.
sunlight. Like, um, you know, uh, it's this weekend, but I won't see you. So have a great Lunar New Year, and you're
You're right, Sleepy. You're right.
that's true. He doesn't have time to read the books because he's just too busy talking about them.
I've been reading these guys. I mean, I already told you I didn't like one of them.
Yeah. So yeah, have a good Lunar New Year, and you're coming exactly on what date?
Hmm?
You're coming back in March
Thursday.
on Thursday of that
I'm
week.
coming in Thursday. Yeah.
So what, March? I think it's third or third,
Yeah.
second. Okay, and when are you leaving?
In the March, somewhere in the March.
Oh, cool. Then we can hit up some more comic book shops in March.
Yeah, unless I get broke on at the con.
Yeah, let's save some money so we can go on
Yeah.
and pick up another book. But I mean, even if we don't, we can just hang out. Like, doesn't have to
Yeah.
be comic books.
We'll create some Korean food.
Yeah.
Gross these people
Yeah.
out.
Good night, buddy.
Good night, guys. Appreciate you
And
guys.
yeah,
Coming out.
maybe if you're gonna stay to the end of March, if Damien can make it up in that range of time you're here, we could head down to like Tacoma, and if he comes up, we can all do a meetup as well. So
Sounds
yeah.
sounds.
let's keep that option open.
You can do more videos at Korean restaurants. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take you to a Korean restaurant, Damien, if you want.
Yeah.
All
Have some
right.
eel soup. Good night, guys.
Guys.